Alô? E aí, rapaziada, boa noite, como é que vocês estão? Deixa eu ver se hoje a gente tem chat. Hoje tem, pô. Resolveu trabalhar o aplicativo? E ontem tava só. Rapaziada, eu baixei a live de ontem. Baixei. Quando vocês me lembraram. Mas tem uma coisa que não me esquece esse pigarro. E aí, Guinic? O ó do Baragadó, só o pó da rabiola, o fio da esperança. Nem da esperança, mas tava mais pro cerne do desespero. Essa porcaria desse aplicativo. Funciona quando quer. Ligou o modo Carpe Diem, mas esqueceu do Memento Mori. A mina que casar com o Serapis vai poder dizer: eu não preciso disso, meu marido tem 2 empregos, streamer e suporte de TI. Pode achar a mina, né? Achar a mina é fácil? Não tá, não. Não. Eu tô falando de... Tô falando de mina, não tô falando de cacareco. Esqueci que eu tava bêbado.
You have a kind master, eh?
Oba, dá licença, viu?
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry, I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion, or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
Caraca, não ganha nem meio groschen por um carrinho de minério, mano. Oh. Aí tinha outro nome, hein?
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally and you can get back in by.
Deixa eu desativar a pré-visualização antes que dê um problema.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
Deve.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
36 carrinhos.
Nah,
Caramba.
thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. See you soon, my friend. I'm sorry.
Tá desculpado. Eu me perdi, não me perdi? Fala a verdade, chat. E aí, Maré? Apareceu 2 dias seguidos. Caraca. Eu devo estar fazendo alguma coisa muito certa.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the Feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young Jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, I can't forgive myself.
Fui coçar o olho e meti o dedão na lente do óculos. Já volto. Sei bem.
There's no more pain in heaven. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You're right. I hope the Lord has welcomed the poor lad into the kingdom of heaven. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Rezo.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother
silver,
who has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has died
our
in this
Saviour and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from
The
damnation.
angel of the Lord declared
Bring
unto
his soul
Mary,
to eternal
and she
glory
conceived the Holy
through
Spirit.
our Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and
And
Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of
Amen.
the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amém.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about you in the face and hauling the ore to the bank in Coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even D you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Um extraiu 36, outro 30, né? Rapaziada, não se enganem.
He's as drunk as they come.
Parece que eu sei pra onde eu tô indo. Por causa da certeza com que eu faço essas curvas aqui. Mas eu sei sim. Eu decorei o caminho dessa mina. De cabo a rabo. Vocês viram? Não errei uma virada sequer, rapaz.
Are you Foreman Samco?
Aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and
Tu viu o
mine
jogo novo
operations.
Hack Slash
Why
que
should I
saiu?
care?
Casando, foi
Didn't
de
you
7,
see
eu
we're off
vi.
graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Bora.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll. Someone here can't hold his drink.
Today's my lucky day.
Tem demo pra baixar, eu tô ligado. A demo tá liberada há um tempo já. Nem pra perder tudo. Égua.
That's enough. Your turn.
Encostou.
Look at yourself. Do you need help getting to bed? Good day.
Tá testando a demo? Tá rodando bem?
Here.
Gráfico de quadrinho. É, eu vi, mano. Bem maneiro. O que aconteceu aqui?
Someone here can't hold his drink.
Eu perdi?
Huh.
Não, mas eu tô muito perto de perder. Pena que muito perto não é perder, né? Quase gol não é gol. Vou pontuar e passar, não quero brincar muito não.
Fuck that. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaken. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34
34
corves
carrinhos.
without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
36, 30 e 34. Aí só que cada grupo minerou. É, né?
Good day to you.
Hello.
Give my greetings to Good day.
Greetings to you, friend.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Caraca, os malucos... Eu não sei quanto tempo durou essa mineração, mas de 100 carrinhos os caras conseguiram extraviar 10, cara. Por dia. Deve ser muita coisa.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Good doggy. Good boy.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
We guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me, it's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe you. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident, and there was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Pô, que joguei já gostei. Massa.
Good day.
Você mesmo, o cara que eu
Bist ein
queria ver.
bisschen wackelig auf den Beinen, mein Freund. What do you need?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind
Onde o
this?
cara chega
The
começa o
Mint
desvio de
Master?
prata, velho. Incrível.
I have no idea. I am a mere essayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled peasant.
Dose, hein? Cansado, viado.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted.
Cansado,
They extract silver
cansado.
along
Isso
with
que eu
all
nem fui pra
sorts of other
academia
materials
hoje,
from
mano.
it.
No ombro não
Then they
deixou.
give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen,
Ombro
and sell
barra
off the rest,
pescoço.
along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
Se tivesse ido pra academia, eu tava abrindo a live agora.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
Vida de CLT acaba com qualquer um mesmo. Hein, gente? Então, temos que ver como vamos fazer nossos collabs. Ué, é sábado. Sábado continua a mesma coisa, ué. Por isso que eu deixei pra dar a notícia no collab passado. Sábado passado. E qualquer coisa que tivesse que alinhar, a gente alinhava sábado passado. E o que ficou alinhado é que se quarta-feira ficasse tenso, e de fato fica, a gente foca no collab de sábado. Nas quartas? Não, nas quartas não tem collab, eu não vou poder participar, pô. A não ser que vocês três consigam participar, eu não me incomodo.
I got it.
Aí vocês podem
I'm ready to
combinar
go.
entre vocês.
Here,
Da,
I've
de
written you a
minha
letter
parte,
of
se vocês conseguirem
introduction
fazer
to take
collab
what you will give
na
to
quarta,
Buresh.
pode
I reckon
fazer.
he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Pô, ter que andar por aí desarmado, velho. Não gosto não. A adaga também? Tirar a adaga também, só por ver das dúvidas. Para não chiar.
You must be the one that Christian sent, eh? What's your head then?
Que papo é esse, maluco? Você tá louco? Sabe com quem você tá falando? Acho melhor só no sábado todos nós, então pronto. Basicamente o consenso que a gente chegou sábado passado. Tudo resolvido. Tem que arrumar um dia pra jogar FF, cara. Fazer o patch novo. Fazer as raids agora que liberou tudo. A normal raid. Fazer a Alliance. Terminar de fazer os role quests. As role quests estão até legalzinhas, tá? Não vou mentir não, dá pra dar umas risadinhas. Eu gostei que eles fizeram num tom mais cômico, quase um Hildbrand. Ponto positivo, Dr. As role quests ficaram legais. Agora, eu acho uma bosta que tenham acabado com quests individuais de classe para trazer o role quest. As raids são iradas. Cara, eu não duvido. Como eu falei, se tem uma coisa que o Downtrail acertou, foi o conteúdo PvE. Acertou demais. Dirty, Raid, Trial, ficou tudo muito bom. E as role quests, eu achei legais. Pelo menos as que eu fiz até agora, né? E aquela primeira lá que dá o panorama geral. Eu gostei.
Ai, ai, you silly doggy.
Esse patch do FF14 tá de volta no caminho. O Oclamate não tá mais sendo enfiado goela abaixo. Boa. Tomara que isso seja um sinal de que eles estejam ouvindo a comunidade, né?
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Você fez um post no Facebook esses dias sobre dublagem moderna e eu linkei aquele trecho famigerado da trial da Sphine, né? Que o Uclamate entra e em japonês tá mó entrega, emocionante, né? Tipo, não sei das quantas. E em inglês tá fim, espere. Eu sei como você se sente, eu sei. Tá ligado? E o cara não tá atuando, ele só tá lendo. Então, parece que regravaram essa parte aí no inglês. Parece que refizeram. Porque virou meme, né? Sim, espere. Aí a Sphine vira e fala: eu vou quebrar tudo. Aí o Killamat responde: não. Não, para.
Look at yourself. Do you need help getting to bed?
Tá ligado?
A fine day for some fine wear.
É essa energia que tava. Ah, eu vou matar todo mundo! Não, é legal. Ai, ai.
You're making a fool of yourself, drinking like... I'm sorry.
Dá pra morrer igual idiota caindo, igual no Dark Souls. Pode crer. Como é que você descobriu? $300 pila? Eita. Rapaz, que jogo horroroso, mano. Dois credo. $300 pila? Erro, hein? Ah, o pior é que o jogo tá muito irado mesmo. Né? Vou ver algumas gameplays. Não muita pra não tomar spoiler, né? Ah, eu vi umas gameplays. Eu vi que tem uma referência muito braba de Berserker.
I need to plow too, you know.
What if you lent me
A
the
espada
bullock
na
on the
neve.
Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No. And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock.
E quando ele pega a espada, ele faz a pose do Guts, né? Tem um espadão nas costas. Cara. Ali eu falei, mano. E olha que eu nem li barra assistir Berserk. Tretou comigo por quê? Eu vim aqui pra investigar uma parada e tô roubando dinheiro dos caras. Onde que esse mundo vai parar? Onde que esse mundo vai parar, velho? Opa, você é fundidor? Quero ver você no Final Fantasy XIV, no patch novo, contra o irmão mais velho do meu personagem. E agora voltou a ser Lalafell. Plantei já fica engridando no mundo inimigo. Eu tô ligado.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield and we're dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays us well, from what I've heard from the other smelters. It's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Como é que é? Mano, tu vai jogar, vai sentir assim claro como mil sóis que ouviram a gente. E quando eu digo a gente, eu digo jogadores como nós. Não a galera que o Daltrey ouviu. Pode crer.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved and... You get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Shima? Quem é Shima? Shima. Buresh. Bom, Shima deve ser esse cara aqui. Mas vem cá. Quem me garante que isso aí não é resultado da notícia do Yoshipi ser afastado como diretor do Final Fantasy XIV? Não posso entrar aqui não? Eles não deixam não, tá bom. Se bem que o patch 7.2 tá rodando há muito tempo, né? Assim, a criação dele. Mas da mesma forma, pro boato vir à tona, a notícia vir à tona, é porque o boato tá circulando também já faz muito tempo, né? Então fica nessa. Quem me garante que um não é consequência do outro? Licença, 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 eu preciso falar com aquele cara ali. Você, fala comigo.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you.
Sure.
Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lad.
Deixa eu sair daqui. Sai, não briga comigo.
Next time, don't come in here without Well, are you going? Away with you! Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Ô filha, você tá saindo por onde? Ah, por ali. Vazei. Vai fazer o quê? Me bater com um prato?
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Why are you here, Henry? Surely you didn't come to investigate the theft of silver on your own accord?
That's right.
Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Tô fazendo uma pesquisa,
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king. Especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up, then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Bloody miracle, right? Horse shit. It's an awful, filthy fucking graft for a few miserable groschen. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I've a family, and they don't ask me what I really want.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heaps of ore back and forth. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you cough your soul out after the shift is over. We'll all be crippled wrecks in a few years. That's how it is.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better anywhere else.
What happens to the silver from the smelting works?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the works who checks the purity.
Era pra eu ter falado com o Buresh primeiro, né? Pra eu poder investigar a fundição sem os caras me atrapalhar. Vou falar com ele. Rapaz, essa bebedeira que não passa. Eu tava conversando ontem com o Maré, o Gimmick. Eu tava comentando com ele que eu tava em dúvida se eu voltava a ser Ryu ou se eu fazia uma Ellison. E aí, Sakura?
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise. Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
E aí, como vai o trampo? Tá gostando? Tô, lá é meio de boa. Só esses primeiros dias que estão sendo mais devagar, porque é treinamento. Assistindo o material e tal, mas hoje deu uma levantada. A gente começou a fazer alguma coisa, né? De operação básica no sistema. E bater um papo, tirar dúvida, essas coisas. Mas tá legal. Hoje foi legal. Não tô chegando em casa morto, né? Mas tô de boa. Hoje ainda não fui pra academia, né? Mas quando eu vou pra academia o cansaço é pior. Mas por que será? Grande mistério.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Tá bom.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places. God be with you, sir.
Perigo aqui sou eu, rapaz. Você não tá ligado? O pessoal tá respirando ainda porque eu não sou nada além de benevolente. Peguei essa do Githrak Voss. E jogou o Baldur's Gate, sabe?
He's as drunk as they come.
No, it's easy come, easy go.
You have a kind master, eh, donkey?
Qual era o nome do cara pra eu procurar? Era você, né?
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Todo mundo
Let's do it
bêbado.
then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
Whoa, a tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? You're a dead man. Hey.
E aí, brother, vamos conversar ou vai ficar de palhaçada?
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there?
Yeah, I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He
Tô
wanted
bem,
to send
cara.
me there for
Cansado,
some
mas tô
reason,
bem.
so
Você?
he drew
Como
me a
estão as coisas
map.
aí?
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
Nada só.
That's none of your business.
I see. I won't pry. Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, you know, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
Ah, só vaza daqui,
All right, you can go.
Thank you. I'll never forget this. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear, you're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
Vai, vaza daqui. Tranqueira. Como tá indo a semana? Tá meio puxada, cara. Eu vou mentir não. Tá bem cansativo.
Quick!
Ainda mais entrando em rotina nova, é. Até eu me adaptar, cara, de novo. E tem academia, né? Tem academia. Ontem eu tava morto, cara. Não conseguia abrir a boca pra falar. Que é bom? É como eu falei, né? Até desde quando eu voltei pra academia. Mas agora se intensificou mais. Eu não tenho mais problema pra dormir. Bateu na cama, apagou, filho.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Well,
Isso se vale pro território inteiro aqui. Você tá sozinho aqui, amigo?
Off you go, quick. Get going, right now.
Ah, é? Vai fazer o quê? Essa aqui. Boa, garoto. Vem aqui. Vem aqui. Tá usando o quê?
You can't just stroll in here.
Tá usando uma espada. Eu vou usar uma espada também contra você, tá? Pode ser?
Well, hey, you almost hit me. Ah! Ha! Ha!
Tem dois.
Bad luck. Hey, you know, man, for us, fucker. Bad luck. Surprise. Surprise.
I'm just getting warmed up, you.
Assim é bom, eu tô precisando puxar um esquema também. Tô voltando a demorar a dormir, organizar uma rotina. Hoje rolou uma coisa interessante. Sabe o vira-lata daqui de casa que fica arrumando confusão com os outros bichos? Sei. Ele comeu o assento da minha moto ontem à noite. Mano, aí só aí ele já tinha tomado um tiro. Ele mal consegue alcançar. Aí agora a lateral tá arranhada e o banco comido. Eu tinha jogado esse cachorro na rua, filho. E agora os bonitos ninguém vai querer pagar, né? O banco da moto. E tirar os arranhão. Eu sou doido pra descobrir se ele consegue nadar com as patinhas curtas. Mano.
Shit. Watch and learn.
Bom. Dorme.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Christ! I'm hit. I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. No chance. Bad luck. Useless. No chance. Hey, fuck that. Bad. I'm just getting started. Keep on. Useless. Oh. I yield. Mercy.
Não, foi maior comoção. Irmã da minha esposa, dona do cachorro, chegou chorando. Ela tá desesperada com o cachorro, pelo menos eles vão arrumar outro. O problema é a espera pela peça, porque não tem os bancos na autorizada do Distrito Federal. Cachorro tem algum sentido, porque semana passada tínhamos finalmente juntado para o capacete da Raíssa. Aí andamos um dia de moto juntos e agora vai ficar parado não sei até quando. Na boa, quando não há a empresa com as tretas, em casa mesmo os treco brota. Dari, esse jogo aí tem MSQ ou é full sandbox com quest aqui e ali? Tem MSQ. Então, missões principais. Tô fazendo uma agora. Já fiz as secundárias que eu tinha acesso. Tô fazendo a missão principal agora. Tô investigando um desvio de prata real, na esperança de que isso esteja ligado a um lord rival de um cara que pode me ajudar a resgatar o meu lord, que tá de refém no antigo castelo desse cara, desse aliado. Mano, boto fé que vi você trocando carícia com os NPC aí e achei que tava à toa por aí. Então, eu não puxei arma de cara contra eles porque tava 2 contra 1. E eu não sabia que tinha um segundo, pra mim só tinha um. Aí eu achei melhor ficar na mão, né? Até derrubar pelo menos um. Aí derrubando um, puxei a arma pro outro. E aqui, cara, o esquema é que mesmo você sendo level alto, numa batalha em desvantagem numérica, é uma batalha em desvantagem numérica. Tá ligado? Mas o NPC respeita? Respeita. Quando você puxa pro Brawl, ele entende que você não quer matar o cara, só tá arrumando confusão. Saca? Agora, se você puxa a arma, ele puxa junto. O que foi, cachorro?
Look what I have for you.
Errou não porque ele tava com fome, pô.
Good boy. Good boy.
Tem um símbolo. O tal doguinho não, pô. Esse doguinho aqui é útil pra caramba, pô. Nem todo cachorro avisa assim o que quer. Alguns só com um pedaço da tua moto. Ah, de boa, pô. Aqui não tem nada. Enquanto que eu dormir. Aqui onde esse cara tava eu já vim, né? Mas tinha uma forja ali. Aqui em cima tem um tempo. Opa. Achou. Aí aqui dentro, o que eu vou fazer? Se tiver alguém de vigia, eu vou com o meu set de furtividade. Tomo uma poção de Bacurau para não ter que ficar carregando tocha. E se tiver alguém aqui embaixo, vai rodando um Somebody Love. Tá ligado? Tem gente aqui embaixo, já apareceu o ícone de busca. Ainda assim eu preciso de alguma fonte de iluminação. Não dá pra enxergar no breu completo.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, Snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
Ninguém vai ouvir vocês gritarem. Em contrapartida, não é muito inteligente da minha parte desafiar 4 malucos sem a minha armadura.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavart von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
Tem 3. Tem 2. Tem 1. Tem nenhum. Oba, vocês estão bom? É, rapaziada.
Have you had enough, Buresh?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Vou botar o set de furtividade aqui, vou limando a galera. Cutscene. Duelo honrado. Duelo honrado não, né? Porque foi 3 contra 1. Mas eles estavam em desvantagem.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Peacex, and the
Falou,
other
Yuri. Boa
stuck-up
noite, mano.
mine-owning lords.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mint Master he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
Peraí que a câmera já volta.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and
Yeah,
processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mint Master free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
Tá bom? Tô bom. Um pouquinho cansado, tô bom.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted, undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
You can never be sure about that. I'll leave you in suspense.
At the mercy of a stranger. What a twist of fate. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
I'll be happy to make sure we don't.
My God, no! Please! You swine! You'll never beat me, you...
É só um pouquinho, tá bom. Outros dias tava só o bagaço. Porque hoje eu não fui na academia. Viu como ele tava escondendo coisa?
Muito afiado!
Mais um Deus Ex no Prime. Qual? Invisible War.
To mint coin. The Royal Master of the Mint. What are we making coin from? Pure silver. Brother, it's clean as a whistle. Even if it stinks. One day, we'll get out and then we're going to live like lords.
Friend, I just hope it won't all go to shit in the end.
You better
You're
go
always
before the
welcome
guards
here,
find you.
noble sir.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards?
Amigão, se eu fosse você, eu ia embora enquanto tava tempo, tá?
You better go before the guards find you. Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards? Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Who are you? Where are the guards?
A gente tá no meio do nada. Eu tô armado até os dentes, você não.
Where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble. Where did you come from? Get out of here before you get in trouble.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
Buresh is dead.
Christ almighty!
My God, why? How could you?
I came to get evidence against Vavak. And I've got it. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on, that's...
You just wanted the books, right? Well then go! Leave us here.
We can't just walk away.
Tell me more about this place.
I don't know if we can.
Look, he made it this far. I reckon he knows more than we do anyway.
You're probably right. Well, what do you want to know?
How did you end up here?
Through our own stupidity.
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time, we got a bit drunk on the job.
Well, more than a bit.
And the foreman got pissed off and sacked us.
But then, the mint master himself came to us and offered us a job on the side. He said we'd work somewhere else, for him. And so, here we are.
Who's in charge here?
The mint is run by Master Buresh and his people. Especially that big fella. What's his name? Neri?
They're the ones that bring us food and drink. But other than that, the mint master runs this place personally. He visits every week, a friendly bloke, always asks us if we need anything.
We're well taken care of.
Why are they keeping you here?
Well, it's not that we can't leave exactly.
It's just discouraged. It's pretty dangerous around here, what with the bandits and the like.
Don't you miss the world above? Sunshine, daylight?
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything we need down here.
They even brought some wenches here for us once. But I'm not really into that, anyway.
We've got plenty of food and drink, and good drink at that.
And coin. When they let us go, we'll be rolling in it.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Vai ser a mesma sala, não vai? Já vou, cachorro.
Quick! Quick! Die! Go!
Como assim querem minha prisão aqui? Se eu passar bem rápido, eles não vão me... né?
Go! Car! I watched us this morning. Why on earth? Car!
Safe.
Car! Car! Oh, Christ.
Look what I have for you.
Vi um anime novo lá da laranjinha. Ah. Segundo episódio me apresenta um menino e meio. Bosta. Guarda aí, eu tenho novidade. O nome dele é Takoto Daruko.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. I had to kill him.
Henry! You killed Master Buresh! Christ almighty! Why did you do that? Don't you know how important he was?
Era ele ou eu?
I had no other choice. It happened in a dark corridor. I couldn't see how many cutthroats he had behind him. And when he started threatening me, well, I got scared. My life was at stake.
This wasn't supposed to happen. But if the situation was, as you say, what's done is done. We can't take it back now. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
Yeah.
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivek are absolutely clean! In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. If only you hadn't taken Master Baresh's life. He could have cooperated. We still know damn little about his involvement in the scheme.
Maybe this could help. A letter from Lord Vavak to Master Buresh.
Where did you get this? This is really the final piece of the whole story. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people, if you take my meaning.
You want to keep stealing from the king?
Oh, come on. Sigismund isn't our rightful king. The less silver he gets his paws on, the less he can pay to his Hungarian cutthroats.
You're right about that.
Now, listen. Here's the plan. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. It'll be much harder to replace Master Buresh. I'll have to ask Rutard and the other miners for advice. But I don't think it'll be a problem to find someone with similar abilities under the current circumstances. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Doesn't that mean you'll be stealing from Ruthard?
Do me a favor. Rutard will want to be in on it.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It never stinks. It surely doesn't smell bad to you either, eh?
Que foi isso? Gestinho com a mão aí. Você tá tentando me ameaçar, brother? Sério mesmo? Olha o meu tamanho, olha o seu. Não sou ladrão.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. It's business. A mutually beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to stand up to Sigismund. You understand that, right?
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Excellent. You won't regret it. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Esse papo todo, esse agradecimento todo, e eu ainda não posso comer do caldeirão dele. Enfim, é a hipotenusa. Tem 2 caras. Tem 3 caras.
Hey, I'd like a word.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here. Ah, a buyer for our wares.
I'm not buying anything off you.
No, wait, hold on. I've got a seriously good offer for you here.
What exactly?
I have an exquisite apple. Now that's an offer you can't refuse.
How much?
For you, next to nothing.
Oh, sem conto na...
I'm not paying that much for a plain old apple.
God, you're a blockhead. So let's forget the fucking trade, shall we?
For an arse licking, you piece of shit.
No, you don't.
Now you're finished.
Caraca. Pera aí. Pera aí.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
Vai, me para de novo.
Hey, you! You hear me?
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Now listen here. I have decided to sell an apple. And you have decided to buy it. You got that?
Thanks, but I won't be buying anything.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. This is an offer you cannot refuse.
I'm not paying that much for a plain old apple.
God, you're a blockhead. So let's forget the fucking trade, shall we?
You're a dead man!
Right. These crabs are horrible. What could have caused them?
Show your stuff! That hit home! Darcy, spare me.
Eu não tive tempo nem de finalizar ele. Quem finalizou foi o Veneno. Não, eu não ia. Eu ia passar a navalha nele, mas só que o Veneno terminou o serviço primeiro. Eita que o Wallace fica violento quando não quer comprar alguma coisa. Eu fico brabo, filho. Ah, você não quer comprar? Não quero. Ah, mas eu tô... Não quero.
What have you found, boy?
Peguei, cachorro. Mais um ali. Tinha mais um ali.
The greatest evil and danger on God's earth, men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones...
Mas rapaziada, são 10h03. Eu sei que as lives estão curtinhas, mas é isso. Amanhã dá pra ficar até um pouco mais tarde, beleza? Eu vou ficando por aqui. Uma boa noite a todos. Fiquem com Deus. Amanhã eu tô de volta. Amanhã, muito provavelmente eu vou pra academia, então vai começar um pouquinho mais tarde. E é isso. Eu acho que vai ser o mesmo horário, até 8h30. Mais tarde, 9 horas. Beleza? Eu vou deixar vocês lá com o Gimmick. E é isso. Amanhã eu tô de volta. Valeu, rapaziada. Fui.